Hello guys and good evening
Right.
to you. Welcome to the 2 hours of Spa, guys. We're back with a casual race today. We're gonna have a little bit of fun driving and you guys are very much welcomed to join it. However, I need to do some adjustments, as you can see. Just need to fix that. Awesome, we have fixed that. Amazing. Guys, welcome. Welcome to some running here on Mans Ultimate. Hello. And welcome to our warm-up for the 2 hours of Bahrain. Starting in 15 minutes, actually less than 15 minutes, so it's time to get the ball rolling, so to say.
Ah, Luke was doing this one.
Oh yeah.
Luke?
Seawolf has showed up.
Whom am I going to spend my rating today?
Oh, it's... You remember the Manuel Fuchs guy?
Oh yeah.
Alright, guys, you can hear a
watch
little
out
bit
for
of talking in the
Yeah.
background. We are running with a couple of people that are well known in the esports world. So don't be intimidated by that. I hope you enjoy the additional entertainment that's going on the radio, potentially. As long as it is going on. We are going on, though, here on the track.
Seems like a better grid than Friday and Saturday at
As
least.
good as possible. I did not turn the engine sound on. Let's see about that. It is on, isn't it? It is on double, actually, which is why it sounds so weird. Marley Mal, thank you for making me aware, though. It's on, it just sounded odd, which is why I had a shitty setting, so thanks for making me aware of that. So, of course, this is a little bit of a two-sorted or like a two-focused race that we're going to do today. Firstly, of course, I'm happy to do a little bit of an entertainment one, 2 hours racing for you guys. On the other hand, this is obviously
Does that look any decent?
I saw Luke
the
quite
practice for the upcoming 8 hours next week.
Voita. Das geht nicht viel.
Again?
Yeah, I can.
What
You're doing every single slot.
transitions at this point.
Jules Neal.
Something is up. Probably is fully up. Yeah, what? Easy fix. Soundmaster. I need to keep listening to the guys. In opposite to that, yeah, I will turn up the volume of the car a bit again. Awesome. That way I hopefully hear the guys much better. And speaking about the guys, checking their audio sounds. Maximum push.
Hello, gents. How's it going?
Hello.
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 Hi.
You're doing the Bahrain race, I take it?
Yep.
Yep.
Chill out.
Yeah, I'm doing the same.
It's so crazy. I can't hear anything. I literally cannot. Of course, them yellow hat guys, Luigi. How do you consider us not racing with the yellow hat guys? Alright, tires obviously anywhere but ready. Jesus Christ, my shoes are so slippery. I need to find some agua to clean them. Every now and then when I don't do too much racing, my racing shoes, like the soles of it, they turn really slippery, like a dust layer or something. It's crazy. Oh, that Porsche looks nice actually around the low speed turn. Let's see how it looks in the high speeds. I think there's more layer of dust on my rig rather than on my shoes, because I'm slipping on some edges of the rig. Porsche goes quack on them straights. Parking the car on the apex. Alright, guys, we're asked to join the session as it starts in less than 2 minutes. We're just leaving, going to do that. Lazy Vel, we're doing alright. We're doing okay. Thank you so
Akash
much.
Kemeny also signed up.
Joining.
He's alright.
Nice. I'm sitting P6. So actually I don't spend the rating if I do. Not too bad.
I'm spinning the
to
rating.
Looking forward.
Maybe I should have done today and skip yesterday.
1 minute to go.
You have 1 minute. Yeah, just run up.
Arda, your race time from Friday was actually 4 seconds faster than yesterday.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
Then your winning time or then Arda's time yesterday?
Arda's time on Friday was 4 seconds faster than my time yesterday.
Okay, I see.
Are there gold 2 then? Confirmed.
It was once, almost. Then straight back to silver 2.
Yeah, and then they've done their weird correction thing. Alright, we joined the event. Qualifying lap times, anyone?
I think we've been doing 44.2 or something for 2 days, but there's a 43 on a really good lap.
What did you put the car on pole with in the Friday's race?
Friday was
44-1.
44-1. Yesterday I had a little skill issue. Couldn't do a lap in quali.
It's like me in the practice last week. Half a second off what I'd done before. The L, I don't know if Ferrari is dead. I just think that LMDH is quite strong here because not too many trail braking areas, I assume. But yeah, let's see about that in a moment. Had like almost no force feedback on those cold tires.
Fortunately, that's normal.
Kind of forgot about it. I was spamming that FFB reset button. Nothing happened.
Yeah, same. I think the server was synchronizing or something, because it wasn't helping. And then at some point it started working again, the force feedback. For me, at least.
I mean, I know it's quite dead in when there is cold tires, but it felt like absolutely not having a single effect at all. This looks quite like a BMW split here through that, or BMW Cup. I'll not be surprised if we see lots of BMWs in the 8 hours, especially in the top split.
Should have done today on Lambos when to show everyone it's done a BMW Cup.
True.
Nice, we have a race engineer for today. Awesome.
Yes,
But let me
race
tell you-
engineer, that's studying English culture at the same time.
The race strategy is not that difficult, actually.
I guess
We
just
can
drive
work.
and do one sensible tire change.
True.
Completely cooked the front left. Don't do that in actual quali, Mitchy. I mean, I got good front left tire temperature now for the fast right-hander here, which is going to be giga for the rotation. I've done quite shit. Little sector there. And almost completely choked the final turn. Oh, 44.9, 44.9. 44.8. Nah, you don't. Shit. How many laps? 3 or 4?
I take 14 liters, 4 laps.
So who do we have in Hypercar anyway? Meunier, Gielhout, Petri, Katao, Wyszynski, Kemeny, Tibellini. Actually quite a strong split, to be honest. Anyway, guys, I hope you're enjoying the program. I hope you guys enjoy the stream. Please, if you do so, have a follow and Twitch subscribers on the YouTube channel if you haven't done already. Yeah, Christian, at least like the top 6 or top 7 is going to be particularly packed. Well, tight. Call it whatever you want it. And I'm thinking of rather putting a bit more of agua for the race into the main bottle instead of having 2 open. Right, perfect. Okay, quali is on. Which means we shall be going after a quick check on the setup. Cool, everything great. Here we go. The agua. Yeah, agua is not visible on the screen. Why do you not using the lap target lights in the car? Isn't it difficult to save fuel without it? I think it's perfectly easy to save fuel without it to an extent. Like, it gives you a rough estimation as in what you should do, right? But like, we esport people, we tend... I don't want to say we tend to know better anyway. That's not the case. But we do it our way, right? Like, we probably are not saving in each corner the same way. It's also fuel saving if you just roll a little into it, and here just wait with the throttle application, half throttle application, and then like go full without stressing the tires. That is something that the LED lights simply don't tell you. The LED lights are only like, where should you lift before your initial braking point? It's like lift here and then brake. That is the only thing the LEDs are telling you, but you're also saving a little bit of fuel by going up you know, the hill, and if you like just go semi-throttle, or you short shift in a little bit to save energy, as you not deploy as much energy, which also helps with the traction and stuff. But there's multiple ways to save some fuel. As you can see, I could like push it generally up to 100% here. Here, lift up easy, don't overstress the tire. That is something the LEDs do not take into consideration, and yeah. At some point, we're just feeling what we want to do, or how we want to do the fuel saving, so to say. Anyway, no further talking on fuel saving. We're now talking on fuel burning. The quali is on. High 44s is the target. Well, maybe more mid 44s if we want to have a good lap. But let's see how decent we can put it. Most important is to have a banker in the first, and then to put the pressure out in the second, and then give it a shot in the third as well. A 44.4 to me feels crazy already. And as you can see, I'm taking it really easy. Don't want to lock up any tire really. 44.7 is on the board for seconds. was a little early at that apex, haven't I? Once again with that slidey rear. .448. It's not too bad. But improvement should be around the corner. Too much curb. Gets me into a bad position for that one. Yeah, like in all honesty, guys, it's I don't really necessarily think I'm going to improve this big time here. Like a 10 for 2. If I get this upcoming one without that tank slapper, gets me a bit more momentum up the hill. Then I missed that apex like a big mile. Oh boy. I can be happy if I improve by a 10th in the end. Yes, from not having this tank slapper. More like half a 10th. So, that lap needs to be it.
What a lap. Finally.
Crazy. Lucky. Very lucky. Very dumb. Throwing all the time away. Literally.
That last lap was purely for ego. I could have saved my tires, but no.
Question, I know she's changing the motor now.
The motor map?
Yeah.
The motor map doesn't do anything effectively. It's just how much hybrids deployed, which doesn't affect the power output in these cars.
Interesting.
Fuck. Yeah, I can see a 44 low, but not a 43. That's crazy, man.
I think it's what Tierney did for the Go setup slot lap as well.
Did you do the esports slides and stuff?
No, I don't think so.
Copy. And I was coming -2 or 3 tenths to this hairpin after turn 7, and then I locked the front and just like endlessly went straight.
Oh
Yeah.
dear.
In that hairpin, I'm just using like 50.5 brake bias or something.
Like I'm locking the fronts
no,
with
it's not-
52.3. Like how do you not lock fronts?
He's built different, I guess.
I should be looking the race with 50.5.
Yeah, 50.5, okay.
Ah, I understood 55.
Oh, yeah, my bad.
Yeah, okay. Then I haven't
I'm
said
just
anything.
I'm just gonna grab a coffee, guys. But if I here before the race starts, good luck. All right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ooh, let's see. What will happen?
So you all go in the same strategy or what?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll probably
yes.
do the same as yesterday.
Yeah. I think your strat with that field, you will encounter a little bit more traffic after your last.
Yeah, I think the normal strat is better anyways. In the second stint, you just have a much better time in the cold rather than in the first stint. Check chat, Sven.
How many seconds to go? Because I lost connection, my game crashed.
72.
70.
Should be able to join the race, right? I might be not in time.
I think you can as long as it's before the green flag.
Even if the worst thing, I think you should be able to start in the pits.
That would be at least something.
5
Yeah,
seconds.
the loading times in this game. Come on. Ah, start driving. No, I have no setup loaded. I have no
Oh.
setup loaded.
Ah, now you pit low. You're on pit though.
Yeah, it didn't load my setup.
So
Late
no.
start is better than no start, I guess.
yeah.
Did you assign it or?
Yeah, I assigned it, but I went straight to start driving. It was 14 liters, and I have it assigned
Oh,
with
no.
92. Yeah, it's
Unlucky.
pit lane start for me. Ah, man, this game.
Podium's possible. Some Dutch guy did it today.
Yeah, for me, Max Verstappen, sure.
Yep.
Yeah.
You got new engine. Helps.
The biggest issue with that is that I have to go through GT3 straight away.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, good luck.
Enjoy.
Good luck.
Good luck.
I leave you.
Thank you.
It's fine. The other guy on the left turned in. Yellow front bumper. Alright, let's get going, guys. We are pushing. But not gonna
Start
lie.
off with the esports line.
I was about to say, where are you going? We're going to take it easy from here, guys. P2 right now, rock solid. You've seen the pace of Mr. Yellowhead. He was goddamn quack in the quali. And we just need to get our tires up to temperature here, no flat spots and stuff. Taking it easy. 11 Tims, thank you very much for your follow on the Twitch channel. Much appreciated. So we're thinking about the long way here. Holy realism. So you enjoy my my streaming setup, I hear.
Oh shit, I just found out I'm on new tires.
Unlucky.
I reloaded the setup.
Ah, me too. Oh no.
Well, it's the small things in life, I guess. It's so easy to do a mistake on that one. Either by clicking or making sure, like, the esport people, we keep loading a setup 3 times to make sure it's on. Yep, this is a calculator indeed. And it is used for mid-strategy calculations, or for mid-race strategy calculations. Interesting, the difference is Sven is using a shitload amount of curb compared to me. Like way more curb than I do. Let's see how long his tire advantage is actually lasting. In the meanwhile, Paul Pool is also running our pace. Try actually saving the rears. So, and are you front or rear limited?
Mostly front.
Interesting, for me it's rear. Make sure saving these tires. Small adjustments already on the car electronics. Like again, I have to consider that Sven is a good chunk faster than me. Even though I'm trying to save a lot of fuel right now. But I have to consider that him having a better car. East Coast Dave, thank you so much for your tier 1 sub on the Twitch channel. Very much appreciated there. AJ Sanchez, thank you so much for the follow. Yeah, and if you guys want to support the stream further than just following and subscribing, make sure to cross-platform it. Make sure to follow us on Twitch and YouTube, the sub, if you haven't done already. Would massively appreciate your support on either platform. I will slightly, ever so slightly see that I'm running a bit behind schedule, so to say. Sven is now slowly but surely moving away. And I'd say 3 or 4 more laps, then his potential tire advantage should hopefully be gone. Now we need to see how things are going. 45.5 is crazy quick though. But yeah, I'll see where the difference is coming from, literally. The usage of curbs, opening up the turns and stuff. Actually, I'm slipping the rear into the turns. I'll make sure to switch that. Okay, so in the meanwhile also Sven is considerably saving the fuel. Potentially I need to add some preload or something on the setup. Why, without rear wings always scary. For whatever reason I can't save that rear left. But you see it also like on the exits, my steering is pretty neutral. Locked up that front left twice. I'm actually making sure to unlock it again, so to say. Pace difference is too huge. Now he keeps getting quicker and quicker. I mean, okay, he got new tires. Let's see what we do with the fresh tires and the middle stint. or in the final stint. Bit off fuel number wise. On the other hand though, I'm clearly the one with the highest energy amount remaining after those 6 laps. Just need to surf through the traffic as good as possible. Not gonna lie, it's a bit of a pity situation I'm finding myself in. Like, I'm now getting 2 or 3 overtakes for free, but then there's like a full chain of cars. But it's fine, that's part of endurance racing. Stay tight and just need to make sure I'm getting that Lexus before the entry here, which we did. Sadly a little bit of a slide, no goodie. That's obviously not smart to lock tires, but it sometimes happens. I see a different approach and strategies between me and Sven. Sven has taken it generally more flat out pushy. Means also like on the traffic rather, not dive bombing, but you know, rather go for the moves. Well, I'm a pretty defensive here, generally speaking. Trying to have a good exit and then overtake these guys while accelerating out of the turns. It's a just total different approach. Sven, what do you run brake bias wise in the race now?
53.7.
Makes sense. I'm sliding the rear into every turn, literally. That obviously is big pain now. Good for the fuel number. Pretty shit for the gap to Sven. Lost a full second there, literally.
I've had quite a nice round of traffic.
Agree to an extent. Damn it. Let's try 53.7. Yeah, Jesse, I don't know. This race is to find out how to get most quickly over a 2-hour area with the tires and stuff. Ah. Well, I clipped the battery. But why did the rear flick instead of the front locking? That I don't get. In an LMDH, it should be supposed the other way around, I think. I'm fading the front brakes into the braking zones, to the heavy braking zones, which is why I tend to lock the rear towards the apex, as the front, if it overheats on the brakes, the front brake performance obviously goes down. And with that, dynamically, the brake bias is sort of shifted to the back. That's like the flat spot of the tire. And that said, obviously the BMW is a little bit heavy on the rear brakes. Hey, see, it just wanted to snap again. Nothing too crazy, but six. Our tires aren't in the best shape anymore. They're obviously not bad or anything. It's just like the first peak performance is out. It's out of them, for sure. And it would be absolute dream case to now start lapping on the pace of Sven, or actually quicker. But as you can see, it's just lacking another 2/10 there. Well, I guess there is many options to go for on the next weekend. What will be the most successful, we will see probably on Monday after the weekend. And we hear about the different strategies being conducted. So I think in the meanwhile, Sven is also hitting the same fuel number that I hit, which is why he's not half a second quicker anymore, but only 2/10. Well, problem is still quicker.
Guys, my headset's about to run out of battery, so I'm gonna stick it in charge. Have a good race, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Later.
Bye bye.
How's the Verstappen strat coming along?
It's interesting what I can see here in front of me.
Oh boy. So I think Sven entered the second phase of traffic, which is probably the reason why I've potentially, just saying potentially because I don't think it is, a faster lap than him. Yes! 25,000, let's go! The hunt has begun! But only until this turn 1, because that Ferrari is, oh my god, slow. I get the Lexus before turn 10. Just about. And as a trader for that, kinda missing. Missing the apex. Exactly, just 160 laps till I'll have him at that pace. And you and me know that is not going to be the case. Neither A, having him, B, having 160 laps available for that. Arguably, I had a little bit of not so worse traffic situation, I think. Still,
Quick, Midget, did you open up the radiators?
me? Oh,
Yeah.
nope.
Oh shit. I think we forgot to tell you. If you're lucky, you're gonna be staying around 127, 128. But it should get better as the
As the dark
night
falls
sets,
down.
I guess. Yeah.
Well, let's say my current push strat isn't killing the engine anyway, but yeah. Thanks for noting.
Well, I hope you don't fry the engine.
Sven will keep his rating. I mean, not that he's losing it in the first place. It's clumsy. Where can we get the porke? Ah, yes. That was the preferred spot anyway. There's the question, do we get both of the GT3s? Yes, looks good. Both before the final turn. Marcin1111, thank you very much for your follow on the Twitch channel. Much appreciated, buddy. So I think Sven is through. All the lap cars. So are we, maybe. Yes, so are we. We just passed the top 3 there. That's sort of a good news. It's rather not a good news is that Porsche right ahead of us. I don't know if it's fully covered. If it's fully covered, I should be dead by now already, I think. Maybe it is fully covered actually. F. Yeah, I'm running a little bit in the middle of nowhere right now. And that said, like Meunier from behind, slightly joining us. It's hard to say actually where we're really sitting pace-wise. Like not even with a 5-lap average, because like the guys behind, they just like going through the traffic as well. Laps are not really quick. I don't know what was the last of Sven. 46.2. Can't really get that. I'm on at 46.5 already. Now I think I kind of went a bit wrong on strat modes. A little bit over ambitious, which we can obviously change now. The question is, does it make sense? Or are we too committed? Oi! That is a cut. Should be a cut. Okay, apparently I don't think we're too committed for anything really. Just looking at it. Here came the first cut points. Just need to make sure for the second stint to not do the same mistake on the strats. This is going to be my reference lap if I don't F it up the lap itself. How quick are we? It's not an F'd up lap, but it isn't a great lap either. 46.5 or 46.4 by Sven last lap. What can I deal with that car? And I have that engine issue to manage. Just put another degree on top of it. .46.6, 46.5. Now doing 46.4. I don't necessarily think you can change the outcome of this, because I do think that Sven got quite a bit of buffer in his car, in his driving. But essentially, if you never try, you'll never find out. Ooh. Sven has started traffic jungle. Alex Ebel on a mission there. Oh, 23 laps will have been done after this one. That was the only way to get both of them. Pushing quite a bit. The gap to Sven sort of remains stable though. Let's see his lap time. .46.8, it's faster than what I've done, despite traffic. my god. That was close. No other way to say that. So there is the lead group, I think. That's a bit unfortunate here, but okay. Sadly, a good amount of time loss. Anyway, we keep up the push. Yeah, a cut actually. So last lap I took 8/10 of him, 36.3. Yeah, this time he's going to take 8/10 of me. Sort of identically pace. Like without wanting to sound too dramatic, but it's like my pace is alright. It's just nothing special. Luc Minier in the beamer behind me, 5.5 seconds. If I do a stupid slide or a stupid spin, I'm cooked. I'm getting cooked. And speaking about cooking, the tires are cooking as well. Actually, you see that Sven can push and like give an additional pace increase like at any given point. Just shows that he's managing at all times. Lap time 46.
When do you do the short stint or no?
0.
No.
Oh, we're doing 46.
So just wing it on the quali tires for a stint and off.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Losing to 10th there. I think he's gonna box 1 lap earlier than me anyway. But that won't make a difference yet. The only question would be, can I make that 2 for the final splash? And then like also make use of the fresh tires in that period. Nice to see you, Chris Kent. How you doing, buddy? Actually, I'm not too sure if Sven might just get or have enough energy on board to make it to my lap 29 as well. Yeah, I think they sped up the time multiplier or something. Not sure what is the in-game time looking like. ×2, ×4 maybe. Actually, what am I calculating? I think Sven easily got this same pit lap than me. Easily. Literally same strat mode. Just everyone else behind us right now, I think they have to pit this lap. Walter Word, yes, 8 hours coming next weekend. This is actually very unlucky for me right now. Well, alright. This is part of the game. Box. Cookie Panda, this is a 49-inch ultra widescreen. Oh, box. Box the car, box the driver. Ah, Sven to quack.
Tires to go.
Hey, you guys both did 29, right?
Yeah. I was planning to do I wanted to do 28, but since I was on new tires, why not stay on the set a bit longer?
Push, push.
Oh my god.
Underestimated cold tires and heavy weight. So, Alex Siebel and B. George with the alternate strat. Taking a short splash now. And with me trying to warm up the tires and everything, having that battle ahead of me is the worst possible news. That has just costed me probably all the time I gained. And Sven. Yeah, a full second there in the final turn. Sarah, well, thank you very much for your follow. Hello there and welcome. And Fedorosk, thank you also for your follow. Welcome on the Twitch channel. Yeah, guys, and if you appreciate this racing, if you love Le Mans Ultimate, if you love the sim racing action, please consider becoming a subscriber on YouTube. Follow us on Twitch. Join us for next week when it is the 8 hours of Bahrain, also in a hypercar. Next weekend, though, with a team race. Today we're doing 2 hours solo, 1 hour and 4 to go. Sven, you lost them maybe in the pit entry and the pit exit. Jaden, thank you for your follow and welcome to the stream. How many of those GTs do I get for the uphill? Probably only this one. Very important to get these, and then probably more important to get the pair of them before the final turn. I'm having my doubts how this is working out. Is it? Just about. PC6, thanks for the follow. Hello and welcome. Appreciate the support. Enjoy the stream. Damn it, this Lexus probably be in my way, and it's going to be fine. It's not going to be in my way. Just about not. Yeah, impressive stuff by Ferrari. Well, it's interesting, right? Like, they speak about such a bad season for Toyota, and yet though in the final race they pull out like a perfect scoring and a perfect weekend to still take second place in the overall championship. Well, like that's just so crazy. Monster dive. Sorry about that. I'm losing time to Sven here. And I sort of need to hope that Sven is getting stuck behind George or Siebel. Martin! Good, thank you so much for joining. How are you doing? Yeah, but like, despite same strat, you see that 45-4 in his stint, in his first stint. And we need to check closely on the energy levels, when do they turn around. Because I think I'm burning more energy than him. Yeah, it's actually same. But yeah, since he is a bit further ahead than me, clearly means he's a bit better on the energy. Which means I need to find a way saving it somewhere. Yeah, but with the current level of push, I'm not saving it at all. I might just be lucky that I'm not getting held up by the guys with the splashes. The question is, can I be smart, save some fuel, slowly but surely get closer in the pace, and then eventually have a chance, oh my god, have a chance on the pit stop. As Sven is going for the move on George. Traffic allowed for that. So yeah, speaking about, I hope George is holding him up. Nope. Actually, at that pace, George is holding me up in the end. Which is why I'm probably doing a little bit of fuel saving now. Just, you know, over 3 or 4 laps, leave like half a second or a full second on the table. And hope that George disappears into the pits before that. He got now 16%. Means 5 laps till his next pit stop at max. Yeah, but he's losing 1.5 seconds, so I would be in striking distance within 4 laps. That's what's going on in my head right now. Because I'm pretty sure Sven got into a position because of a GT3. And it's I mean, it speaks to Sven that he like takes the opportunity, takes no prisoners and just goes for it. But I might not be that lucky, you know. 48.2, 46.2 for Sven. We're doing at least 46.0. So ever so slightly coming back at him. No, it's not. But the BMW is considerably good and quick here in Bahrain and in Fuji. But we've seen the Ferrari still being the best car for Sebring. No, that was the Caddy, sorry. Ferrari is still the best car in, was it Portimao and Qatar? Well, Qatar even Aston Martin. So, to me it seems like every car got a superior track at the minute. To an extent, every car, of course. Right. Do you guys also hear like stuttering sounds? To an extent. DDC, thank you so much for your Prime sub and your big support, man. Very much appreciated. Like some crisp, not crisp, some scratching in the sound, in the audio. Feels like, you know, a walkie-talkie is losing connection or so. I would need George to be gone. That'll be one more lap at the very least. That he can stay out. Okay, so for you the sounds is fine. Then I hope it was just some small hiccup on my machine and it's gone for goodie now. So, George, unfortunately, 2 more laps out. I'm losing time. Tim81, thank you very much for the follow. I don't know how much time Sven has spent behind Benjamin. But it's not like I come close to his rear wing and like can go for a move. How much did you pay Benjamin? Being hard to pass.
Yeah, he's a paid actor of mine.
Yeah, 1.6 seconds. Partly of that is to the traffic, but like the move in itself kinda had to be done.
Oh no. Look.
No! Ui, okay.
What the fuck?
Whew. That was a jump scare, actually.
Did you get hit?
Yeah, yellow front button. Very tiny, I guess. Very tiny hit. Man, that was a jump
Yeah.
scare.
Yeah.
That was my paid actor then.
More than that.
Luke Whitehead is your paid actor.
Quite a legend.
That was actually a decent kill, right? Got rid of both at the same time.
Oh, that's...
Flashbacks to VMS last season with Yarnay. It was like an identical crash.
Ian Marshall, great to hear. What is the
So many
first
crashes
race
with Yana.
you're going to do?
Unbelievable.
Dirty driver, that guy, isn't it?
Every night before I fell asleep, I watch back his spa move.
Which one?
The one at the end of the 12 hours. It was not intentional.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. Right, we're looking good.
It was a seat for the ages.
Good on the fuel mileage now. Oh, they killed the board for turn 8. Can't script it.
I guess now I'm Mitchie's paid actor.
Yeah.
Keep going, keep going.
Yeah, we make a decent split for your stream earnings then.
None. Like no earnings, nothing to share. So you guys hear that
waiting,
any donations get shared between
waiting
the
patiently for you to bid.
top 3 right now. ELMS is tomorrow? Ah. The online championship, you mean? Nice. You racing P2 LMS or GT3? Or even LMP3? For 17, I'm getting slowly,
Marco tire.
but surely closer. Can I undo it though? Can I do enough of a job? Honestly, it would be a very good result if I'm like within 3 or 4 seconds in the end. You had a bad chest infection. Oh, glad you're doing well again, man. I don't even want to imagine a chest infection, really. That must be painful. Like, it's hard to breathe and you're so weak anyway. With any sort of infection. So, it's almost half stint. And we have almost caught up half the required time. The question is, how long can we carry that advantage? If we can carry it. Probably I have to admit that then basically just not only saved the energy behind Alex, but also like took it easy. Nothing too crazy. And I can pick up the pace a lot better. Shot the corner, sadly. Yeah, even if someone lets you go like Lucas, thanks to him, you kind of lose the 10th left, right and centre. And you just see that Sven is able to put in high 58s, 45s. Probably even mid. Like, you know, he just doesn't put the car on pole and then not have half a second of pace advantage with the race. But again, if I can finish some sort of within 10 seconds by the end of that. Remember, he had a couple of races already under his belt, or like at least one, Friday or Saturday. Then actually I'm having a decent result here. Generally speaking, has been listed as the 6th best driver rank. Putting the car in 3rd in quali, and 2nd, hopefully, in the race. I mean, I'm trying to. That is good news. That would be good running. But it's tough. thank you very much for your follow on Twitch. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Lil Knoke, of course not. It's not over. But let's face it. The performance of Sven right now is much goodie. I got to say, I think Sven is one of the 3 very best hypercar drivers right now on the Mans Ultimate anyway. Diego Ferrer, thank you also for your follow on Twitch. Yeah, and guys, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to not only follow on Twitch, make sure also to subscribe to the YouTube channel if you like watching what we're doing here. Yeah, why do I think so about Sven? Firstly, we match each other by 0.003 of a second. Firstly, he has proven to be quick in the Ferrari, in the Caddy, in the BMW, in I think also the Aston Martin as well. I consider him currently stronger than Yane. I consider him stronger than Fabio Grigoletto at the very moment. And don't get me wrong, like Fabio is doing a mega job in the Ferrari. He's also done a good job in... Did he have the Lambo lately where he was struggling? And Lambo might have not been also given him quite the same possibilities sporting-wise, but I just think Sven is a bit more set up, more bright. Not more bright, more wide in his operation. Like he's also been super quick in GT3s. Sven is just on it, you gotta say, and he's on it not only in one single car, he's on it literally in every other car that he's taken. So you have to give credit to that, I think, which is why currently I believe he's one of the top 3 strongest drivers on the Mans Ultimate at the minute. What do you mean, Diego? Why am I not braking at 100%? Am I not hitting 100% on the pedal at all? Hey Lewis, thank you for joining, how you doing? Good morning to you. Oh shit, sorry. Just costing myself unnecessary time. Sven's certainly goodie. I'm not sure, Sam, if you would like win 10 out of 10 times against him. Considering a similar level of prep, of course. But I guess you know what I mean. I certainly don't. Bear with me, strat mode in my brain is working. I'm getting a cut. Lock up. Okay, with all the calculation, I kind of lost a little bit of focus. That's fine. Happens from time to time. Hentic, I'm using 18 Newton meter OSW, so basically a Simracing 1. I dive them both. Or not. How long did it take me? I mean, arguably, it always depends. I could have potentially tried becoming top split before I was 20. But I think I started doing well in 2016 onwards, and then like this was the point where I tried going even higher and better and faster. And at that point I was doing sim racing already for 12 years, 11 years, 11 and a half. And then 2019 is what I would consider being my breakthrough. Getting more equipment, getting this equipment, end of 2019. And in 2020 onwards finally also harvesting the crops that I planted a couple of years back. So yeah, you could say trying hard 4 years to get into top split area. Or like if you consider that was my goal from the very get-go, then 14 years. I'm not saving enough energy right now, and at the same time I'm not getting a pace out of it from not saving. Get what I mean? Look, no, thank you. I just noticed as well. My weakness. Slip sliding the rear into the apex. For whatever reason with that car I'm doing so much. Taking a bad curb. Yeah. It is a good reflection of my current state of stamina as well. After being sick myself a couple of weeks back before Expo. Not working out for 3 or 4 weeks in a row. I'm starting with a bit of back pain. It's like 1.5 hours into the race. I'm starting to feel fatigue a little. In a Hypercar 202.9, what fuel? Yeah, last lap I really thought, nah, why try going quack? 46.0 by Sven. 46.8. So this, like, at the apex, rear just starts overtaking me slightly. Balin 95, thank you so much for your sub on YouTube. Welcome. Yeah, sorry that this race is probably not going to be like that kind of thriller you would have wanted to see or expected to see. Oh, 7 to go to the pits. To save a bit more again. Was only a 10th this lap around. Should have probably also just opened the brakes earlier. Maybe I'll need to drive this a little like the Ferrari there, especially for hairpins. Like being off the brakes when I want to turn in. But this turns like turn 10, like a little rear flick is fine. But everywhere else it's painful. Alex Siebel actually. Minute and 10 behind me. He shouldn't be a real threat anymore. Shoin Monk, thank you very much for your follow on the Twitch channel. Appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. I don't know. The initial load up on the front feels super grippy and then it just drops. somehow overtaking between turn 7 and 8 is the most painful part of the track. Like everywhere you get every time you get a top car there, it's just full send, no risk. That's contradicting. Jokes aside, I think I have to give credit to whose credit due. Sven is not really touchable right now. I would be assuming in qualifying to now do like a 44.4, 44.3 maybe, 44.5-ish, but certainly better than, I don't know, what did I do in the end, 44.7? 6? I would probably do better than that, but certainly not a 43.0 that's vended. And this lap I lost shitload of time. Again, more traffic inflicted rather than actual driving. And this turn 1 now was really good. But it was simply because like I kind of lost the rear in a sort of simple way, right? Where it just gave me the right amount of rotation. Whereas if I enter it too fast, like the front tires just understeer off, and then you're not rotating at all. Like here, off the throttle, rear goes around a little, you need to keep the steering up to keep the momentum of the tires. If you have the tires loaded, you can't initiate that little flick. There's no chance in rotating in the best way possible around it. This was too good actually, which is why we're kind of sideways for ages. The big problem is, or what, maybe not problem, but across 5 laps, I have at least 1 lap where I lose over a second to Sven, or like close to a second. Then there is 1 lap where I'm like about identical with him, and the other 3 laps I'm lacking between 2 and 4 tenths. That's just the full story, I think. Like you can see it on the deltas, 0.7, 0.1, then equal, then 1.6, and then 0.3 again. It's like total story. He's goody. He's goody. He also carries a bit more energy than me right now. I think I'm dropping into 11% before him. Means I'm quite tight on the target. Well, he's quite on it. Although I don't look too far off the target right now either. 3.2, 3.3, 3.4. Still though. And lately I'm not really getting a lot with the traffic either. but I'm not gonna put it down to that. The interesting part is now though, where is Sibellini compared to these other guys? Especially when Meunier's coming into the pits in a moment. I'll be looking carefully where he rejoins. Because Alex is also like, he's been slowly but surely gaining on us. If we're looking at the 5-lap average, also at his delta, he's currently sitting 7th. Also 3 or 4 10 faster than me, so yeah. I need to go back work for sports. I'm also like in a weird position where I feel like, you know, lift like air's completely gone. Like, I've nothing to win, I've got nothing to lose apart from crashing and spinning in a dumb way. But you know, I won't make this a win anymore. If I don't start spinning or get crashed or whatever, I should also not lose P2 anymore. And at the same time, I think Alex Siebel is probably close for a podium still. Doesn't look like that right now. But again, we're going to see where Meunier is now coming up after his pit stop, and Gilchinski and Casigliaro. I think Casigliaro, he will certainly be behind Alex. Anyway, can watch a little bit of cinema with that. I also need to wave kinda goodbye to my target of being within 10 seconds of Sven. To say, hopefully not more than 15. Ah, look, Alex still has a chance for a podium here. 9 seconds to the podium. Come on, Alex, nimm sie dir zur Brust.
I mean, I have better tires now.
Yeah. Only 8.5 seconds.
Yes.
Yeah, which basically means he's only 20 or 30 seconds behind me despite making it last to first, so... Wow. That caddy. So much. Box. Who's my favorite F1 driver, Vale? Fernando and Kimi Antonelli. Like the last time I'm having the lead tonight. A nice pace, buddy.
Thank you. I feel a lot better in the car than even yesterday, so
Go and see that. Even under fueling. My boy. Kolesny going to the end? What a guy. Hila Kobrak, thank you very much for your follow on the Twitch channel and welcome to the stream. Yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed the 2 hours of Bahrain. If you do so, please do like Killer Kobrak. Follow us on Twitch, subscribe us on the YouTube channel if you haven't done already. More Le Mans Ultimate action coming up this week. Yet alone, of course, with the 8 hours of Bahrain, the upcoming Saturday. Stream start likely 3 PM, I believe. And then on top of that, we do have probably the one or other stream on Le Mans Ultimate. Maybe going for a special, not a special, but a weekly or a daily race, depending how time allows. To go. Oops. Oh, Alex is flying. He's gonna make that a podium for sure. Just got a second out of third and fourth. Yeah, I agree, Alex. Electron. There's obviously a number of races happening. But then also you need to have the car and you need to do it. So I don't know, who's the rookie of the year for you guys? Let me know. In F1. Energetic Technican, thank you very much for your follow. And welcome on your on my stream. Ah, I'm getting tired. It's getting late. Airman for you. He's lately really on it, especially Esteban Ocon is currently suffering a fate. Fernando is the rookie of the year. Rugby. I have to admit, there is none of the newcomer that shouldn't be in the car. I think Gabriel Bortoletto has shown really decent performances in that Sauber car, which, let's face it, is not great. Like, somehow they end up every now and then being in the top 10. Or close to the top 10. But, like, the Sauber isn't a very good car in the first place, right? Then Kimi Antonelli. Yes, he is in a Mercedes. Yes, he started good, he started alright. He already walked through a little bit of a tough period as well. But like, what he did now in Brazil was a proof that the call of Toto was right to put Antonelli into the car. Like, yeah, obviously no one is flawless and we don't talk too much about George now having no chance against Kimi for this weekend. Might be totally different on another one. But like, Kimi is matching him now, I think. Then Hadjar, he needs to get his... The only criticism I would take that guy is like he needs to get his overly ambitious self-expectations down. Don't get me wrong, to get into Formula 1 you always want to be the best and you always want to maximum perform and you don't want to do mistakes, but I believe once Hadjar gets into a position where like a teammate is maybe giving him a hard time and then things are not going his way, his mental position or his mental place could be in danger. I really do think he needs to work a little bit on that. We also saw Pierre Hamelin, like his race engineer today, being calmed down, stuff like that. Like, Hadjar is a great driver, he rarely does mistakes, he does good moves, good decisions, but I think he's pretty hot-headed on the emotion side. And I think that is his Achilles.
Like, the caddy has quite a bit more top
Stuff.
speed.
Like his big burden that he's carrying, I think. And then another rookie, Behrman, obviously, yeah. Behrman has done great this year, no doubt. Mayo also had one or other not so great race. But today I think was really decent. Where did he finish? P6? In that Haas? Well, Ocon not really had a chance. That's impressive stuff for sure. And then who else do we have? Well, Duran was doing. Oh no. Colapinto had a hard time as well. But Colapinto is doing
I
sort
keep
of...
I was killing GT3. Fuck.
Colapinto has his moments, and obviously Colapinto has been a teammate of mine in the more virtual series twice. This guy is quick, I can tell you. The raw pace of him is insane. If he gets his consistency together, I think Gasly can really have a hard time. Lawson. Lawson to me is not really a rookie, but to me he hasn't really shined with super results to me. Not in the Red Bull, occasionally good.
Hello.
In the Racing
Funny
Bull.
race director notes just came from Witness.
VMS.
Oh no.
Pull a ticket to
91%
race, or-
chance of rain.
81.
91.
Right.
Heavy rain. It's gonna be flooding at Spa.
Well,
Get
maybe
your
our
parachutes.
advantage is gone then.
Was about to
Yeah.
say that's gonna
Hopefully-
favor the LMHs.
We are. It's gonna be flooding both quali and race, I think.
No, rain for Spa in the VMS Pro Series upcoming weekend. Oops. Yeah, I think Hadjar
Has
could
been the race
become
for you guys? I missed most of it.
emotional or too emotional. Basically, Sven pulled the gap.
Pretty smooth.
That's the story. Besides Alex doing a lot, Verstappen to a podium challenge. Don't think Lawson is going to be in the car. I'm not necessarily Team Lando, but I'm certainly not Team Verstappen. I'm quite annoyed how they are over cheering his performance from today, same like last year. Last year he got lucky with a safety car. Today he had a new engine in. Remember what Lewis did in 2020, I think, when he was disqualified from qualifying, had to start last in the sprint and in the race. Well, in the race actually 10th, but like he had a new engine in that Mercedes, and he was still winning it, right? So I think today's half of today's Verstappen saga is him having a brand new engine and not having a reliability concern like anybody else had. That just allowed him for a different setting. Also, of course, with Park for May, they changed the underfloor back to the car that it was before. Basically had the best car back on the grid, and I think we're also going to see him win the remaining 3 races. Unless McLaren, maybe at Abu Dhabi or Qatar. But I don't think so. Like, Qatar should be a Red Bull track, so it should be Vegas because of the high speeds. Maybe not Vegas because tight corners left, right and center and stuff, but yeah. I mean, let's see. I think Qatar's easy. Verstappen domination, especially now with that new engine.
Reckon you're gonna beat the race time from Friday? Was it that smooth?
No, probably not.
Not that smooth. What was the race time for Friday?
If Arda was here, he would crush all of us.
Probably.
Forgot what it was exactly.
I'll check.
Okay, let's just stop doing the shit laps now. Come on.
I started the final lap, 41 seconds to go. So you are 4 seconds behind.
Yeah, just like yesterday, basically.
good luck for the statistics. I can see traffic on the horizon. It's probably a no. Regardless of traffic, it's a no. 13-ish seconds is going to be the gap. I think it's easy McLaren win. I thought the faster the corners, the stronger the Red Bull.
GG.
GG.
Yep, GG.
GG.
I think Alex, if not for your bad luck, you could have challenged for the win.
I guess pace was alright, yeah.
Anyway, second place
Maybe
is
not as
awesome.
good as Sven, but I expected worse. Oh man. But yeah, I messed up that one situation.
Well, I mean, you could have been lucky. If it was 5 seconds more, you would have noticed, but whatever. Good that you made it back before the green anyway.
At least something.
Right, guys, so we're waiting for the final results here of the race. Times 4 on the multiplier. We have
But
been
end up in GT3.
ended up. Yeah, we have been handed in
Rated
with
and placed
P6.
in the race,
Qualified
neither of them were
third.
winning. That is surprising to me.
Got second.
Luke had a incident somewhere along the line. I think multiple actually.
Ah,
Yeah, I also think multiple. I feel completely wasted though
Kemeny
after
and
2
Katao
hours.
DNFs.
Yeah.
Hmm. Okay.
Right. Quick look on the results, guys. I already wish you.
Okay, now the other guy that I wanted to overtake rammed me in the braking zone. I wasn't that late on the brakes. Unfortunate.
Say thank you so much for watching. Have a great start to the week. Split strength of field as 2. I was expected to finish 6th. Qualifying finished 3rd of 15. And I beat 3 drivers higher with a driver rank. Lost out to 0. That's awesome. Yeah, it's great statistics. So that, I think that bar went up by 3 digits.
45,399. Damn.
And Sven, you were literally exactly the same second, the same pace as yesterday. Crazy.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Alex, where did you finish yesterday?
11 seconds behind after a rough fight with Ada.
Okay.
Yeah, we had a little battle.
I was like bored for 2 hours, sadly. Which is a good thing in a way, but
think yesterday's race was a bit more action-packed, let's say.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. The GT3 results. There you go. Lexus on top indeed. I say thank you so
good
much for
rating game.
watching. You guys gonna be sent
much?
over for a Twitch stream. Thank you so much
Well,
for watching. Have a great start to the week, and see you next
I
time.
think more
Bye
for
now.
Michi than me, but I think I
Remember,
got 1 bar.
to follow us on Twitch and subscribe us on the YouTube channel if you haven't done already. So yeah, really appreciate your support, everyone. On to Twitch we go. You guys have a raid. Enjoy the start of the week, or enjoy the rest of your Sunday, whatever it is. Thank you, and see you. Bye bye.